live. Me, David, and Christopher.
Hi.
I'm so excited to be actually doing this production. It's been a long time. We did probably 5 episodes.
We did 5 episodes.
And now this is the 6th episode that we're doing for y'all guys. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful for the people that actually comment and like our status and was wondering when we was coming back. So now we here. Now we live. So just make sure you like and you share. And then our topic is today is going to be about are you
single
or are you stuck?
or are you stuck?
Right.
So, oh my God, I'm so excited to be back.
I am so
This has been a long time coming. We have literally been off for, I don't want to say I'm embarrassed.
I'm so embarrassed as well.
Like almost a year.
A year since the other episode that we did. I think
Yeah.
the last episode we did was for transgender.
Which was in
And
September of last year.
Right.
So there's been a lot of things happening.
Like a whole bunch of stuff. So we just want to just come to y'all again, guys, and say what's basically on our mind. Say what do we actually think about are you single or
Are you stuck?
are you stuck?
So that's the topic that we're talking about today. Are you single or are you stuck? So the thing that I found is that a lot of people, a lot of our friends, are single. You know,
Yeah.
Chris and I have been married. February will be 8 years. 8
Yes.
years. And every time I say that, I'm proud to say that we've been together that long. But a lot of our friends are single. And, I don't think there's nothing wrong with being single.
No, I don't think there's nothing wrong with all being single.
But what I found is that the friends that are single, they express that they would like to be in a relationship.
Yeah, sometimes being in a relationship is pretty hard. You go through your ups and your downs. You have to deal with somebody that you're not used to. Basically, everybody is everybody have different opinions. Everybody have different personalities. So you basically dealing with a second personality on top of your secondness and stuff.
Right.
And now it's a little bit complicated, and that's why most times people, break up. Sometimes people don't really be themselves when they get into a relationship. Most of the times I tell my friends, when you get into a relationship, just be yourself. Be all yourself while you get into that relationship. If you don't do that, then different boundaries and different roles start to happen. Sometimes help me with this, Dave.
Well, here's my take on it. So we talk about are you single or are you stuck, right?
Right.
So first we have to define what we mean by stuck. Stuck, the way I see it, means this: if you are single and you're not with anybody, and every single relationship that you try to get in does not seem to work, then you're not just single, you're stuck. Because obviously, and then it's obviously something's not working. And then it's the matter of, what happens is then people begin to blame the other people, or there's no good people out in the world.
Right.
Everybody is full of shit.
Everybody is bad. Everybody is grimy.
Everybody's grimy. There's nobody. Oh, I can't find anybody. And the thing about it is that if that is the case, then sometimes I think, this is just my point of view, don't kill me, this is my point of view, I think that if you're single and you've been single for a long time and you're looking and it's not working, that's what my definition of stuck. Then maybe you need to look at yourself.
Right. Look at yourself. Maybe you need to fix your own stuff inside. You looking for somebody to build a relationship, and you mostly looking for somebody that have a good financial situation, or if they have to be, have goals and stuff like that. But maybe a lot of people say that, and I also heard a lot of people say that.
A lot.
And
of people.
most of the majority of times, I'm not saying, like, I'm not pointing no fingers or anything, but most of the majority of times when people say that, they don't have their own stuff together. Their financial is horrible. They living with their mothers and fathers, which is nothing wrong with that. But you can't talk about you looking for somebody that is more successful when you're not even successful at this moment. So I think that you really need to look at yourself and see what you need to build up before you go out there and look for somebody that is, when you build up, then you want somebody that is built up on top of what you building up. Do I make sense?
No, you making perfect sense, baby. You make perfect sense, baby.
I'm so cute, baby.
No, but that's true. One of the things that makes you stuck is looking for things in a relationship that you don't have to offer.
No.
So, everyone says, like, repeating what you just said, that you need, they want someone with, good finances.
Good dick.
That too. That too.
You have to have good money. You gotta smell good. No, everybody wants to smell good. You gotta be built.
Right.
You gotta look a certain way. But
you gotta be a nice person.
You gotta be a nice person.
But what about the fact that maybe you're not a nice person?
Right.
Maybe you have to work on your personality.
And yourself, basically.
And your finances.
Right.
To get the person
that you trying to accomplish and trying to be successful into being with somebody and trying to find a relationship that can actually work out for you.
Yeah.
You really have to build yourself up before you can even go out there saying you want this, you want that, and you not even nowhere near close to building yourself up, and you nowhere near where you need to be, but you looking for somebody else is always successful. You know what I always say when some people is looking for somebody else that they already is successful? One, basically, you're gonna probably find somebody that's already successful, but then don't be surprised if they treat you like crap, and don't be surprised that they like literally saying, I got all this money, but you don't got nothing. Don't be surprised, because you probably be successful at that.
Yeah.
But then you're going to find somebody that knock you out. You're going to find somebody that like try to abuse you in a certain way, just name call it abuse and stuff. You're probably going to have somebody that, that have their finance together, but don't have good sex, but now you're cheating on them.
Right.
So just be in mind when you say that, especially you want somebody that is successful. You really need to just basically, you really need to basically see if that's what you really want. Sometimes we put stuff out there and don't really mean to put it out there. And then when we put it out there, we literally trying to find that what did I do, why did I say this, and then wind up somewhere bad.
And the thing is about it is that when you get to a point where you have something to offer to the relationship, then you don't have to worry about being stuck.
Right.
Because if you do get in a relationship, it can work because the person doesn't have any financial or emotional control over you.
Right.
My mother used to always say that you don't bring 50-50 to a relationship. We've heard that our whole entire lives. 50-50, you bring 50 and I bring 50. Half and half.
Right.
But the truth of the matter is that's not true. What we bring is 100
Right.
and 100. You must be a fully whole person.
Right. You can't bring 50 and then expect to get 100.
Because that means that you're half of a person.
Right.
And now you're looking for a full person. If you come complete with what you want, then you don't have to worry about being stuck. So that's one of the first things to figure out whether you're single or you're stuck. Looking for things that in a relationship that you don't have to offer.
Right.
Now, the next thing that kind of falls in line with that same kind of single or stuck phase is that something that could be having you staying stuck and staying single
Right.
is pushing people away that
Mean you good. Right. It's true.
you know
You can't say that you want all of this, you want all of this in a man, and then when you get all of that in a man, it's somebody that you really, that you're not really attracted to because he look a certain way and he's not built the way you want him to be, but he's heavy set, and then you like, oh no, I don't want that, and then that could be the guy that actually basically make your whole life wonderful. You know?
And also, when I say pushing people away that may be good for you push people away because most of the time you have a mindset of what you want. This second point kind of ties in with the first.
Yeah.
So, for instance, it's not always about how someone looks, but also it could be going back to that financial aspect. You say you're not asking for someone who has a good job or someone who just has enough money to take care of themselves. You're asking for someone to be wealthy,
Right.
right? So now someone comes along who may have a decent job, who's living in a place
Right.
where they can provide for themselves,
Right.
but you push them away because they're not wealthy or they
Right.
don't have the money that you would want them to have.
Right.
And then what ends up happening is that it goes right back to that thing. You end up stuck again because that person could have been somebody who loved and adored you
And cherish.
and cherished you. But because you decided that you wanted to push that person away because they were missing something that you thought was important,
Right.
and that person was really good for you,
Right.
that it's a shame.
It's very much a shame because the thing about it is that we really have to be careful what we put out there in the atmosphere, because when you put stuff out there in the atmosphere and you basically is like wanting this and wanting that and wanting this, wanting that, and then you is not a person that is actually that or what you're looking for,
Right?
you really is, you're going to be single for the rest of your life. Seriously. That's how I feel. Because you just don't, I get tired of people that say, oh, how come I can't find nobody? Oh, I want to be like that person relationship. Every relationship is different. Every relationship has ups and downs. Everybody that you're going to run into is going to be a totally different, because everybody has different types of personalities. But you just can't say that you want this person and that person, and you actually find somebody that is that type of person, but he's not exactly the type of person that you want to be with and stuff, but then you shy him away. If you shy him away, cut the crap out. Because you really don't want nobody that actually is good for you. You just want to be a center of attention, and you just want somebody just to say, oh, look at that couple, they look like a hot couple. You don't really care if the person treats you good or not. Let's just be real here.
Oh, you talking true.
Let's be real. You don't really care. You just care about looks. That's what you care about. Because if you care about somebody that is actually going to treat you good, then you will be with that person. No matter how they build, look, or even how they even have any weight on them.
Because the thing about relationships and going from transitioning from being in a relationship to being single, or transitioning, from being single to being in a relationship, is that there's an adjustment period when you get with somebody after you've been alone. And then you get with that person, you have to get to know them.
Right.
Okay? And what generally ends up happening is that if it's all for show, then that begins to wear off somewhere early in the relationship. And then, a lot of times you mentioned, they people look at other people relationships and say, oh, I want that. And what I'm going to say to that is something that my pastor said from the pulpit.
Right.
Don't look at anyone's relationship and covet what they have.
Right.
Because you have no idea the hell that they went through to get it, or the hell that they're going through to keep it.
It's true.
So if you don't want to be stuck and you want to move from one place to the next, the first 2 points that we talked about was this last one: make sure that you're not pushing anybody away.
Make sure you're
That's
not.
good for you.
Right.
And the first one was to also make sure that you have what you're expecting
To have.
that person to have.
Right.
What you're looking for in a relationship, you should have
Right. And please do not come into the relationship or anything that have to do with a situation, that have to do with love, or even building a partnership and stuff like that. Don't come in with 50%. Come in whole.
it. Coming home.
Don't come in another person. Come yourself.
Come yourself. Yes. Preach up. So the thing is that you have to kind of wrap this up.
Right.
You have to ask yourself, what is preventing you from getting in a good relationship? Now, what I want to say is that some people are 100% okay with being single.
Right.
And if that is who you are, I ain't talking to you.
That's it.
But I'm talking to the people who continuously say that they want to be in a relationship. And they are not. It's not working for them.
Right.
And they keep getting stuck.
Right.
So if you're one of those people, you have to ask yourself, what is preventing me from getting in a relationship? Evaluate yourself.
Right.
Evaluate what's going on with you. And then you could figure out, are you single? Or are you stuck? So this is another episode of the Williams Legacy, Love on Top. I'm David.
I'm Christopher, and I also want to thank all the sponsors that actually sponsored this Where We Is Human ad. I would like to thank Silk Shoes. I would also like to thank 4 Hours Entertainment. I would also like to thank Cosmo Girl.
And Yvonne Nitas.
Yvonne.
Thank you for your sponsorship. We appreciate it. So until next time, remember to love yourself, love others, and love God.
Yes. Because that's all it is.
Later.